everyone. Hudson here, Dad there, and John's on the couch as usual. And we are here to do our numbers from this past week. So, before we get started on that, this has been a full year. We talked about it in our Todd's Tips. We'll talk about it in our 52nd episode of the original Father-Son voiceover podcast. But we thank you for joining us for however long you did. Maybe you're still with us. Awesome. Maybe you didn't jump off the train yet, or maybe you got ran over. Either way, thank you for sticking with us for a year. So let's get into numbers.
Do you have any questions or comments? Let us know.
Yep. All right, Johnny, go ahead with VOMP.
All right. 57 warm responses this week. 14 auditions. And then we had 11 jobs reported.
Oofta.
Let's hear
Let's name them off here. So Todd Haskell booked one.
Toddy Hask.
Noel Romano booked.
Wait, Todd Haskell. He's like I said in my Facebook. He is a big time winner.
Yep.
He's a Chiefs fan.
Yep.
Super Bowl.
Yep.
He and his wife just had another boy.
Yep.
Big time.
Yep.
Big time win.
Yep.
And he's booking jobs.
Yep.
Thanks, Todd.
It's a triple header right there.
Yep.
And his name's Todd.
Yep. Yeah.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Noel Romano booked 3 jobs
That's
this
4.
week. So that's 4. Greg Campbell. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing her name right, but Shalyn Cole
Way to go, Shalyn.
booked a job off the roster. Deanna Johnston booked 1.
Deanna.
Bill DeWeese and Hudson booked 3 this week.
What?
2, right? Correct?
Make
I
that
did.
12.
You booked a new one?
Oh.
I forgot to
12.
tell you guys.
12.
And the reason is that was on the VO Marketing Pro voice roster. I think that might be my first one
Guess
or
what?
second one off
Okay.
of
Guess
VO
what?
Marketing Pro.
That's one short of a baker's dozen.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
that's a real
true.
dozen, I guess.
So that's 12, and I'll tell you more about my numbers in a few minutes. But go ahead, Jay.
I will say, again, we're, seeing the warm responses stay, relatively high. But for those, who are getting, not hearing, that are first starting out with us or that have been with us just for a little while, don't get discouraged by the fact maybe you're not getting as many warm responses or maybe auditions and things right now. A lot of these people have been with us for at least a year. So had one person, I won't say his or her name, but one person in our group, I believe he or she is at 25 emails a month, got 3 very nice warm responses this week, and could be booking some jobs here in the near future. So
Any level
they've
works,
been with
huh?
us for a while. Any level can work. We don't promise work, but stick in it, whether you're doing it yourself or with us. And don't get discouraged if you are not included. You'll know Joe's good at forwarding those emails right away if you're not included in this one, or if you only got a couple this week, or maybe you've had a little bit of a dry March, in warm responses. Don't like Dad Todd says, don't try to look for ways to change things. We do monitor your templates. And look at those. So, there are times to look at that, but just because you maybe aren't getting one right off the bat as you've started with us, or you're having a little bit of a dry month, we send them out in a specific order. We don't send them off to people based on, we just send out according to Joe's, what do they call that, algorithm that we pull out from there. So if you could hit somebody that's really happy that day or has something all of a sudden, you could hit somebody that's really cold that day, but then somebody else might hit that person and they might hit them at the right time. So just hang in there. And as we always say too, there's lots of emails out there that somebody is keeping you in mind. So yeah, I just wanted to give that encouragement to not get discouraged by hearing those, a fair amount of warm replies, auditions, and jobs being reported, and think, when it's going to be my time. Just stick with it and keep doing your own if you're able to do that, and hang in there. So,
And just because you're not getting maybe some replies doesn't mean, like you said, that somebody doesn't
Correct.
have you in mind, because there's been multiple times where you're like, well, 6 months down the road, you get an email and says, hey, we have a job that came up. They never said anything to your original email. They pretend like you didn't send anything or whatever it is. And they'll say, yeah, we've got a job for you. We kept you in mind, but we didn't say, they won't say that, but they didn't say anything the whole time. So there are emails out there that, even if they don't say anything, they could be keeping you in mind and they could have a job for you. So
There's several people that have had quote unquote dry months with warm responses, and they just stick in there, and all of a sudden something happens, and the sticking with it and not trying to change a bunch of things up ends up paying off, and we'll keep working at it on our end. So
And these are the 12 are reported
Correct.
jobs. We understand
Recorded.
that there are people that we do email marketing for that for some reason or another busy
falls through the cracks.
Yeah, falls through the cracks.
Some
They
people
don't
do-
report.
Yep. Some
it.
people do visit their website.
Yeah.
Like a video
Yeah,
production
right.
might visit their website, and then they go through their website.
Mm-hmm.
We're not trying to shortchange your website. It might be great and all, but it's possible that if we sent out to a company, there's probably a good chance that company found you through direct email marketing. So
Yeah, I'll
so
guarantee.
that might
I'll
be-
guarantee that
might be
that's
possible. That
we
you
always
did
say
that.
reported jobs because I'll guarantee what happened just 2 or 3 minutes ago happens a lot. That is, I forgot to tell you, and we talk about it every day, multiple times a day, because I'm involved with your business, VO Marketing Pro, and I forgot to report my job until just now that I got from VO Marketing Pro. So I know that happens. Which again, it's not so much it's not bad you. It's more, I'm confident that when we report 11, I'm sure there's more out there.
We've had people come back and say,
Yeah.
I got this job from
Right.
somebody. I think it's from my website,
Right.
but upon further review, again, we're not going to take credit for something that we want you to be able to, maybe it is your SEO on your website. We have found though that multiple times people will come back to us and what they got on their website or through their personal email, work personal email, was from something that we've sent out in the past. But again, we've had other people that have gotten it and they've said, well, I think this is from you. And we've done further review and realized that we haven't sent out to that person yet from their database. So we're going to give you credit for that. So anyway, we do know that happens. So.
Big numbers for Hares Brando.
Yeah. Finally, March ended with a bang. So I had, as they said, 3 jobs this week from direct email marketing. 2 were recurring clients. The other one was a new client. So for direct email marketing this week, I had $560. Then on Upwork, I had 3 jobs as well. 1 for $280, 1 for $130, and 1 for $68. That's the money I take home after Upwork's.
How much did you make on Upwork?
So I had a $350 job I get 80 for. I had a $160 job that I get 130 for, and then there was a $160 or an $85 job that I get 68
That's
for.
a lot of hamburgers.
So yeah, a lot of hamburgers. It was almost as much
Hamburger
as
money, they call that.
So $560 from
Nice.
direct email marketing, $478 from Upwork. Then I had 3 jobs on Fiverr. $15, $20, I get 15. $6, I get $4.80, and then $5, I get $4. So
Now that's
$23.80. I almost did 4 hours, or I almost did 40 hours of editing for you. No, that's not right. 5, 10, almost 20. Sorry.
Did start sweating.
40.
your first
Wow.
Wow. I got to take out a loan.
I can't count, obviously. No, I did 19 hours of editing this week for you, and for a grand total of $1,441.80.
Wow.
Bucks, baby.
in just voiceover, which I enjoy more than the editing. $1,061.80.
Nice.
So that's what I was happy about. Over my goal of $750. Yeah, and this is my. I didn't say this, but this is my anniversary.
Yeah.
It'll be 2 full years I've been doing voiceover.
Nice.
Way
when
to
this
end it
comes
out. Your
Yeah, I know that.
Graduation.
second year
Graduation, guys.
March came in like a lamb and went out like a lion.
Bet.
Sure
You,
did.
baby.
But that's the first time I've 3 jobs on every single 3
nice.
direct email marketing jobs, 3 Upwork jobs, and 3 Fiverr
That's
jobs.
diversification, Hares Brando.
Anyway, thank you.
And the way to hang in there.
I know it.
Because that's one of the reasons that we decided to do this was because we wanted to be transparent, not just about my numbers, but about Hudson's numbers too, because he's just pretty much starting out, rolling that boulder up the hill, and it can get tiring and discouraging. And it can be easy to want to change gears and flail and run back down, and the boulder's going to run over you if you do that. So just keep going at it. Just keep doing
Made
it.
more than $283. That's
Yep,
always my
that's
goal.
what you always want to do.
Yeah.
All right, quickly for me, I had the one new client gained from the VO Marketing Pro roster. They
Nice.
make cold calls on my and your behalf if you're a part of that. And Andy, my assistant, sends out 1,000 or so
1,000, yep.
emails a month
Free.
to try to get people to visit our website. Did I say cold calls?
Yes.
You did. Yep. That's usually
And
on Wednesdays.
emails.
Usually
Yep.
on Wednesday afternoons we make
Yep.
a cold call.
The video production companies, ad agencies to try to
That have responded
visit.
well to
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Andy's, specifically to Andy's, who sends out of his database. Well, your database, I believe it is. Through your database, he sends out
Right.
these to roster, and it's free to all of VOMP.
Yeah.
Added value.
Yeah,
Added value.
So that goes out to them, and if they respond well to the overall roster, just so we're clear.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so Fiverr, $1,434.60. $1,434.60. Direct email marketing, $6,471.53. My total just under $8,000 this week, $7,906.13. $7,906.13 for my week. There you go.
Nice.
Thanks for joining us, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harris.
And
Brandon.
if you're interested, we do have. Did I say that before we
That's
started?
okay.
I think I did. 52nd episode. 1 year for the podcast. My second year for voiceover.
You bet.
And there you have it. If you'd like to like, comment, and subscribe, you can for sure do that. You got questions, you can answer them. We can answer them. You can answer your own questions. Maybe you can.
Probably can.
Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I'm stumbling over myself. We'll see you Wednesday for the 52nd episode of the original Father Son Voiceover podcast.